Welcome to the Dr. Erin Show. May you live your truth. Good morning from Los Angeles, California. This is Dr. Erin, teaching universal laws and spiritual truth, and basically how to live a life that is in alignment with your truth, that's powerful, that has you loving your life. So today is all about how to listen to your intuition, and we're going to go also over the law of compensation. So obviously, all around the news is all about the hurricanes, the earthquakes. There's a lot of fear going on. And so I just want to take a deep breath with everyone and know that there is a backing of this entire universe, the backing of you, the backing of all of us that is really the core, which is true, pure love. And I truly believe that as difficult as this classroom of life is, that we are all here to experience and grow. We're here to awaken. My entire belief of this entire life is here to awaken to the truth of who we are. And so I know that that as hard as something as going through losing your home or having someone die in the middle of a Mother Earth tumultuous situation, that I know that everyone is immortal, number one. Number two is that there are some blessings to come out of this, in that we have to shift our value system and come together as a culture, as a community, as one entity. And so I know that as twisted and as bizarre it is, that there's a blessing. There's so many infinite blessings to come out of this. And I'm also praying for everyone to be safe and to be able to have new places to live and rebuilding and everything above. So I'm definitely holding everything in consciousness at the highest light, right thinking and taking action, right? So please donate where you feel like you can make a difference, whether it's donating to a different organization, or maybe there's somebody you know in that area that you can help them specifically with something. Maybe you can give moral support. I don't know what that is, but that's what I suggest. So on that note, let's know that today is all about listening to your intuition, because the crazy thing about these phenomenon things that happen with Mother Nature is that we actually, like animals, have intuition. They have instinct. They know when something is going to happen ahead of time. They said this years ago in the tsunami, that basically the animals kind of knew. They started like going towards and away from the ocean. And human beings, we have intuition, we have instinct, and they're two different things, but we have intuition and instinct. Okay, so instinct is basically like, it's more of a fight or flight kind of a thing, an instinct, versus intuition is really tapping into your highest consciousness, to spirit, to knowing what is the right thing to do for you, knowing what is going to have you thrive and basically soar in your life. Okay, so let's tap more into that. It's like, I want some more of what she's having, right? So what is intuition? And it is a phenomenon of knowing based on an instinctive feeling rather than a conscious reasoning. So it isn't anything that can be scientifically proven. It's intangible and ethereal. It's been called the sixth sense. Intuition is spirit, your higher self, communicating, guiding, and directing you on your personal path of truth. So it's really like a gut feeling. So you know when you meet somebody, you know instantaneously at some level, is this person good for me? Are they bad for me? Are they going to raise me up? Maybe it's someone you meet in your business. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe you're dating. It's a lover. I have no idea, but there's something in you that knows. Or if somebody asks you to go do something, to go to an event or whatever, there's something in you that knows, like, I really got to go to this, or you know what, this is going to be a waste of my time. There's something that this gut feeling is a natural faculty. It's kind of like a GPS system. It's built in, only it doesn't direct us towards a certain position on Earth. It navigates us towards our highest good. So sometimes it sends off instinctive insight or gut feelings when we get off track. So it's important to get in touch with this. And we're going to go through how to kind of get more in touch with this when we get into the daily spiritual practice, okay? So we are in the conversation today about listening to your intuition, building that intuitive muscle, if you will, okay? Because a lot of us have forgotten what that is, or, our intuition goes off and we're like, I think I'll just, I think I'll learn the hard way. I'm not going to listen to that voice within that knows. I'm not going to listen to that intuitive just feeling. I think I'm just going to go towards suffering a little bit longer. So it's okay. If you don't want to listen to your intuition, have at it, right? So today's daily universal law, I want to have music there every day. Today, as we align to universal law and to our own personal truth, we literally experience being more powerful. It's like, why do I want to align with universal law? Because you're already all powerful. You really are already all powerful, but you're using it your power in an inverted way. So you feel like you are resisting and entangled, and you feel like you're the effect of the world. When you align with universal law, you actually experience more of your own divinity. You experience being more powerful. It feels like you're turning on power, but you're not. You're actually just directing them in the right direction. So you feel like you're more powerful. Okay. So today we align with the law of compensation. Life is an energy exchange. Each person is compensated in a like manner to how they contribute. Okay, so this law is based on the fact that on a spiritual level, there is an identical correlation of the value you give to the value you receive. And I just said based on the fact, yes, universal truth is a fact in my world. Okay, so there is also an equal atonement to the expense of your action. This law delivers an amends mechanism to the creative process, a built-in process of redemption, bringing balance and order. As you sow, so shall you reap, right? So this is a big question. Are there ethics in the spiritual nature? Because, we're just talking about a quote. It's like, what if I put out a quote that said, the universe doesn't give a fuck about who you're having sex with. And from a law perspective, it doesn't, okay? Because it's just cause and effect. However, through something like this, a law of compensation, basically what you put out, you're going to receive. And there is an atonement to the expense of your action, right? But obviously if you're hurting someone, if you're harming someone, that energy is going to come back to you. And it doesn't mean the universe doesn't know good or bad. It doesn't know harming or not. It just knows chaos or discord. It knows destruction or creation, and it's one and the same, right? So, it's how you perceive that quote of the universe doesn't give a fuck of who you're sleeping with or who you're having sex with, right? But the truth is that we're God. The universal law is not God. It's what we created, what Source created for there to be rules and regulations and how we move around, how we move energy. But at the core, it's us. So our morality comes down to us as a group, as an organization. We decide, what do we want to put laws around? What do we want to put rules around? What's it socially okay to do as a culture? And guess what? It changes. Who we are today is totally different than we were 100 years ago by a long shot. Okay, so there's your morality and all of it. Okay, so next is the daily spiritual practice. So I invite you to take 10 minutes to journal about intuition today. Ask yourself, what is the highest path for me today in the 4 areas of my life? So how do we develop our intuition? So spend time in meditation, building your relationship with your higher self, honoring the knowing within, building your intuitive muscle. Take time to journal and reflect on your the guidance within, and trust your inner gut feelings. Be still and know the truth, right? So take time, journal, think about this thing called intuition. And when you have some kind of an intuition, write it down and then notice if you follow it or if you don't listen to that and what the repercussion is, or if you get more power out of that, okay? And then lastly is the daily challenge. So here's the big one. It's feel like I always refer to Bob Newhart, Stop It video, that viral video. This is kind of like one of those, okay? So the daily challenge today is actually do what your intuition is telling you. Follow your intuition. I know it's hard. I don't always do it either. But today is your day to actually do what your intuition is telling you. Follow that intuition, okay? So just recapping real quick, today is all about how to listen to your intuition. So how do you even listen to that? You have to silence your mind. You have to tap into that place that's a knowing within you. You've got to begin to tap into that somehow. And whether it's taking some silence every day, whether it's going for a walk out in nature and just trying to stay present as much as possible so you can begin to listen to that knowing with him. And so finally, you guys, I just know the truth today is a powerful, powerful day to live your truth. And so on that note, you can follow me. I'm Dr. Erin across all social media. I'd love for you to like, share, and comment on this. I'm with you every single day for 11 minutes. So please get the word out if you know anyone that would benefit from being in my life and having me in their life 11 minutes every day. You can wake up with a cup of tea or coffee with me. You can listen to me while you're in your car. You can fall asleep with me, take a nap with me, whatever you want. We're just having fun here. You can also find me at drerin.tv and erinfallhaskell.com. And I also have a few programs, 30dayprosperity.com and the divinemastermind.com. So I'm also on Facebook, private group, Awakening with Erin. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.